Hi Dresser Cuties, Winnie here. Today we're drawing fall-inspired Labubu. So let's get started. To draw this very warm Labubu, let's first start by drawing the eyes. So I'm going to start right here with a big curve. And then we're going to go right underneath it and draw this kind of like this U shape. And then we're going to come inside and draw an oval right in the center. There. And then I'm going to make these my Draw So Cute Labubu eyes. So 2 small circles inside for highlights, a curved line at the bottom, and shade in the top. And lines at the bottom. And now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to use this as my guide and come across, say, about this wide. And we're going to go ahead and draw the same thing. There. So now I have the Labubu eyes. Let's go ahead and come to the center about right here. And we're going to draw a soft curve for the nose. And before I forget, right in the top of the nose, I'm just going to put in 3 dots for the little freckles. And then, of course, let's draw the big smile. So let's find the center of our eye and just come out, say about this much. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side, about right there. And using that as my guide, I'm going to go ahead and draw this big curve right underneath the eyes. There, big smile. And then, of course, find your center, so about right here. And we're going to draw 4 teeth on this side. 3, 4, and 5 on this side. So 2 thinner ones right here. There. And then from there, let's see here. Let's come to maybe this point. We're just going to come out a little bit, say about this much. Same thing on the other side. And I'm going to go around to create the face. So I'm just going to draw the curve around everything. We're going to get really close to the teeth. So we're just going to go around. And connect it at the bottom with a soft curve. There. And then we need to, let's see here, I need to go up in a little bit more. Same thing here. And let's say about right here, right on top, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a curve right over everything. So this is going to be the top of the beanie, the beginning of our beanie. And then I'm going to bring this out. So I'm going to bring it down a little bit more to say about right there, because that's about where I want to start the outer layer of the face. So same thing over here. Just bring it out. And once again, about the same thing on the other side, about right here. And then whatever space you have left, just finish it off. And then let's go ahead and finish this side of the face. So here and there, you can zigzag a little bit if you like, just to make it look furry. But if you're not comfortable doing that, you can just make it smooth and go all the way around. So I'm just going to go ahead and follow what I drew inside. There. Okay, so we have that layer. Then let's come out right here. And I'm going to come in here and just wobble in. So same thing here. Wobble in. And I'm about the same level on both sides. And I'm just going to go ahead and connect this with a curve for the, I don't know what you call it, the lip. The lip of our beanie. And then we're going to come about right here and draw the top of our beanie hat. So we're just going to go up and then round it off. We're going to end about right here on the same thing on the other side. There. Yay, now he is warm, right? His head is nice and warm. And then find the center, so about right here. And we're going to draw these ears. And bring it down. Same thing here. And some details inside. One thinner layer and then a shorter one right there. And same thing on this side. There. And then for some details on the hat right here, I'm just going to go to my center and lightly draw in these lines just to give my hat some texture. And notice I'm just following, using the center as my guide and going out on both sides. And we can do the same thing here as well, but we're just going to wobble when we do this, just to follow the outside line. Same thing here. The center just a little bit straighter. And one more. There. Okay, so then from there, let's draw the body. So I'm going to come about, let's say right here. I'm going to wobble for our scarf. And same thing on the other side, about right there. So that we're centering. And go all the way across for a nice cozy scarf. And then right about here, I'll give myself a little line. And then over here, we're going to draw a curve for the hands because this side's holding a cup of hot cocoa. So let's say about right here, same thing as this side. It would be about right here. We're going to curve out to say about right there. Make it nice and simple. So just curve out to about right here and connect. And then, so this will be coming out for this cozy sweater to about right there. And then on this side, the other hand, just bring it down, bring it in. And then right here, we're just going to draw these cute little Labubu hands right there. Then, let's see here. It's an easier way. Okay, let's go ahead and just finish our sweater. So we're going to bring it out to say about right there. But before I finish that, I'm going to come back here. And I'm just going to drag down the tail for our scarf. And maybe another layer, a little bit shorter. And then I'm just going to go ahead and finish our sweater. Oh, actually I made it come into, you know what, let's drag this down a little bit more so that we don't get caught to about right there. And then we can go ahead and finish our sweater. There. And actually this works out. So I'll just put lines right here. There for the end of our sweater. I mean our scarf, sorry. And then we need to put a little detail on our sweater. Just lightly drawing these lines. And one here. And same thing right here on the sleeve. And you can also, you know what, let's just make it a very plain scarf, so because you have enough lines already. So then let's find our center, so about right here on the bottom, and go ahead and just draw a soft curve. And then we're going to zigzag a little bit here and there and finish it off with our legs and connect. So same thing here. There. And then at the bottom, just draw these very simple feet. So same thing here. 2 and 3. Yay. So then now for some details. Let's see here. Let's come right here and we're going to draw 3 little fingers. And I'm going to put a cup right here because fall is all about warm drinks, right? And we're going to put a lip on our cup of hot cocoa here. Another layer that's a little bit higher. Then bring down the angle. This is coming through. And connect. There. And of course, let's come right here and draw a circle. And I'll put in a heart right here. There. And if you like, you can put in some steam so we know that it's very hot. And that is, I think, pretty much it for my drawing here of this autumn-inspired Labubu. I really hope you love how this turned out and that brought a smile to your day. Thanks so much for watching, and if I helped you, please make sure to give me a like and subscribe so you won't miss any new Draw So Cute videos. See you later.